Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here. We're going back into another Alliance War. This is War number 2. It just ended today. And we were up against SB3, Samurai Blood 3. And first up, we're going in up path 2. This is node 5. This is where it has the strike counter fury and the node where you only get power when they reach a bar of power. And then if they use it, you lose all of your power. It gets drained. So, I'm just going to go in here with Thing. I'm going to ignore the Strike Counter Fury node. Corvus is going to get a ton of Furies, but that's okay because I'm going to be triggering Protection. This is a rank 3 Corvus, so you can see like at the very beginning, I did take some chip damage because, when Corvus hits with that medium, it's even going to hit through the block pretty hard. But once protection gets up and all those furies start coming, very, very, very minimal damage. I am going to be dexing those specials just because that's what I would normally do. I'm not going to counter though in case I, miss the timing. I don't want to get parried. And yeah, so Corvus has got a bunch of furies, and every time he touches me after that protection expires, it gets re-enabled. And so I'm only losing 1 health point per hit on that, which is really nice. And then I have my Salve Mastery that's giving me +5. That's expired now, so now I'm not getting any more healing, but I'm at 83%, and that's pretty much where I end this fight. I'm not going to be throwing any specials, just building up the rock stacks and building up the furies. I'm almost to max 60 furies there, and I'm at max potential. And then we're going to bait this L2. I probably could have just thrown my L2 because it would have stunned him and killed him, but that's okay. Being really, really safe. Here we close it out with an L1, smash it, and it works great. And then next up, there was a rank 3 Korg on this, and Thing could take that fight, but I had a guy, Rock D, he did great. He used his Omega. And then here I made a huge mistake. I went in and applied my pre-fight on this Tigra. This is the MixMaster node 23, power focus 1, and it's got that aggression prowess. And Torch is great on this node because once he gets above 10 temperature 10 or above, he can't miss. So the MixMaster just gets thrown out the window, and I'm pretty much at 20 max temperature for this whole fight. And it goes super, super fast. This is a rank 3 Tigra against my rank 3 Torch, and yeah, she just dies from the Nova Flames. And the problem is I was planning on using that for the boss, and so I'm like, crap, I messed up. I need to somehow get that back. So I'm not going to use Torch here. This is the E.M.P. node 24, Burden of Might. It's got a rank 3 Black Widow Clairvoyant. I'm going to go in with Thing. Thing is shock immune. E.M.P. doesn't matter. The only thing is on her special one, she's going to be putting bleeds on me. She's going to be building up her Clairvoyant charges quickly because I'm bleed immune. And then this Black Widow Clairvoyant has a decent amount of Mystic Dispersion as well. So she's getting a whole bunch of L1s really, really quick, but I'm just dexing those, coming back in, no problem. So now she's at max 20 charges, so she's not going to be gaining crazy power anymore for the rest of the fight. She will get some Mystic Dispersion stuff, but yeah, I'm just going to be playing safe, parry. I'm just building up those rock stacks and the furies. I'm at 35 now, 40. I'm just trying to bait an L2 here, and then I think I'm going to hit her with an L2 right away. Boom. Yeah, it's going to stun her. 11k and 27k crit on that, so that was nice. And yeah, so this is a pretty simple, straightforward fight. Just got to be patient and have those L1 dexes on point. And Thing just wrecks this fight, no problem, and finish it off with an L1. And that Black Widow Clairvoyant goes down. So next up, I was on path 2, And there's just one fight on there, which is the Spider Ham. And this is in the evening. This is node 41. It's got the strike counter suppression. And the stun once, twice shy. So if I don't manage the combo strikes that I'm given, then I get those suppression passives on me, and I don't get power basically at some point. And so here I'm just doing like parry heavy, trying to build up some temperature, get some incinerates on this dude, and then I'm just ignoring the combo stuff. Do get some willpower healing from Spider Ham's debuffs that he puts on you. Got some from the stun once, twice shy debuff, power sting debuff, and I'm just parry medium light. I'm just trying to hit him while he's under the stun. I don't want him evading me and going unblockable. And this is just really safe. And you're seeing, I think I end this fight with, I believe, 100% health, or really, really close to it. I think almost a full yellow bar. But you can see I did not get my pre-fight back. This is only the first one. My torch is only SIG 55, so it's like a 12% chance base, and then an 18% chance added up for every fight. So that was like a 30% chance, and it didn't happen. And so later on, the next morning, we have this M.O.D.O.K. We got a white Magneto pre-fight on it. It says node 55. This is the brute force, and then the enhanced evade and auto block node. And I wasn't planning on taking this fight, but I'm like, I really, really want to try to get that pre-fight back. And as you can see here, I got it. So the RNG was on my side for this war. I've had wars where I want to try to get 2 pre-fights back, and it just did not happen, but it happened. So here I'm going to parry that first L1, try to build up some smolders, going to do some extra damage on the incinerates, and then because I have that white Magneto pre-fight, I'm just going to be doing parry heavy. I'm going to delay and hold the heavy one to build charges, and then to make sure that second hit of the heavy hits while he's not stunned. Therefore, his shield will get knocked down. And then if I happen to do just regular hits and whatever, he won't auto block me. We do throw an L3, so we can go into Nova Flame for a little bit. I think I get maybe, you get 1 Nova Flame off from the L3, and I think I might hit him another once or twice. No, he auto blocks me. Oh, there's one Nova Flame extra. So not a ton of damage. I probably should have thrown the L3 when he was at like no power. But things are going well. Very minimal block damage right now. And right up here towards the end, he throws an L1. And I was thinking, should I block it? Should I dex it? And I was indecisive, and I blocked, tried to dex, and I got tagged. So that cost me like an extra health pot. I was gonna probably have to use 1 to top off torch for the big boss fight, but overall it went okay. Got the full attack bonus. Nothing drastic happened. And so here we're going into the boss. I brought Mr. Fantastic to apply the pre-fights. I'm saying, hey, Rock, can you apply your last pre-fight on White Mags on him? He does. So I have the Torch pre-fight, 2 Mr. Fantastic pre-fights, and the White Magneto pre-fight for the extra attack. And we're going to go in. I put on a 200% science boost. I didn't want to put on a special damage boost because I just don't want to trigger protection on this guy. And we're just going to try to parry, bait the heavies, do some little intercepts. They're all going to be pretty much doing short combos. I want to bait this guy's specials, because if this guy gets to an L3, it's no good. I do have a 33% L3 damage reduction boost on. I don't have very many indestructibles available, so we pretty much had already won this war. So I went with that and hoping that one, I wouldn't get L3, but if I did, it would be able to survive it. And yeah, so we're just kind of going, putting some Nova Flames on him. He's stinging himself to death. And we're just going to block a lot of this. We're getting those ineptitude debuffs on us. It also consumes his power gain. We build up smolders when we're blocking that, build up the temperature. Here I'm going to throw an L3 after I do a medium, light, medium, get a bunch of stings on him. Probably could have thrown an L2 earlier, but just kind of wasn't working with the flow. I get a little bit of power back, but like hardly any. So that 200% boost really didn't do me any good, but sometimes it's just better safe than sorry. Block this, block that, build up smolder, and boom. Rank 3 DragonMan goes down, no problem, no hits taken, 41 hits. So got the boss solo. We did great in our battle group. We ended up with only 4 deaths, which is excellent. We're gonna try to get down to 0. See if we can get a 0 death war soon. We did end up winning. One of my buddies, PB, he was in this SB3 alliance. He used to be in my battle group. We beat him. Kind of nice to get some little revenge. But yeah, so we won 6 fights, 6 kills, no deaths. 12 fights on the season so far, 12 kills, no deaths. We're 2-0, and hopefully we can get a pretty decent ranking. Hopefully we can win the next war, and we'll see where we land up. But so far the season's going well, and thanks for watching, stopping by, fellas, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.